Ah, mortals, gather around. It is I, Dracufast, emerging from the depths to cast a blazing light upon a grievous injustice. In this country, over 100,000 lower limbs are surgically removed each year, victims of a medical atrocity that could be utterly prevented by the ancient, powerful, and damn effective practice of intense fasting. Yet this simple, life-saving solution is buried beneath the rotten stench of greed. The medical community, driven by profit, has failed us, and I am here to unleash my fury upon this despicable state of affairs. Every year, 100,000 lower limbs are hacked off, casualties of diabetes. Picture a pile of 100,000 amputated lower legs. It's shocking. It's disgusting. These amputations are not just medical procedures, they are the horrific evidence of a colossal failure. Each amputation represents a human life shattered, a future stolen, and dreams annihilated. These are not mere statistics. They are real people, reduced to shadows of their former selves. And yet, in the face of this unthinkable devastation, the medical community remains not just passive but complicit in this atrocity. The solution is as ancient as time itself: fasting. Intense fasting has the unparalleled power to purge the body of excess glycogen, reset the metabolic clock, and restore true health. This simple, natural process can halt diabetes in its tracks, heal wounds, and save limbs. Yet the medical community shuns this potent remedy. Why? Because fasting is free. That's right, free. It costs nothing. And therein lies the problem for our profit-hungry healthcare system. Why does the medical community not scream the benefits of fasting from the rooftops? Because there is no profit in it. Modern medicine is a den of greed, where the value of human life is measured in dollars. Pharmaceutical companies thrive on treating symptoms, not eradicating disease. Hospitals profit from surgeries and long-term care, not from prevention. Fasting, in all its simplicity and efficacy, threatens this profit-driven empire. They bury it, because it doesn't line their pockets. And don't you dare bring up socio-economic class as an excuse for the disease of diabetes. Fasting doesn't cost a damn thing. It's free, completely, utterly free. No fancy diets, no expensive drugs, no costly surgeries. Just the raw, powerful act of fasting. This isn't about what you can afford. It's about what you're willing to do. The solution is right there, accessible to everyone, regardless of class or income. And now, to those who cry racism, because one group of people or another suffers a higher rate of limb amputations. Stop it. This isn't about skin color. It's about personal responsibility and the willful neglect of proper fasting. No one is forcing food down anyone else's throat. The real issue is the failure to deplete glycogen from cells through fasting. Blaming people of different skin colors is a coward's way out. The power to change lies within each individual, not in the color of their skin but in their choices and actions. And what of the media? The supposed watchdogs of society. You hear almost nothing about the amputation of 100,000 legs each year. Why? Because it doesn't sell. Hell, half of their advertising comes from the medical industry. The media would rather focus on superficial stories than confront the gruesome reality of a healthcare system that profits from suffering. They are complicit in this silence, choosing ratings and advertising income over truth, profits over people. Hospitals in America are happy to see fat, unhealthy people walk in and out of their doors. They thrive on repeat customers, on the chronically ill who fill their coffers with every visit. These institutions, which should be sanctuaries of healing, are instead dens of greed, preying on the weak and vulnerable. They do not seek to cure but to capitalize, ensuring a steady stream of patients to keep their profits soaring. As Dracufast, I call upon you to awaken and rise against this nightmare. The power to change lies within each of us. The medical community will never embrace the undeniable wisdom of fasting. We must each take ownership of our own health. It would be nice if the ancient art of fasting were to be resurrected and revered by doctors, not as a fringe practice but as a cornerstone of modern medicine. But that's not realistically going to happen. In the shadows of our medical empire, countless lives and limbs are lost to greed and neglect. The tragedy of 100,000 annual amputations is a stain on humanity's conscience. But hope is not lost. Through the raw, unyielding power of fasting, we can break free from the chains of profit-driven medicine and reclaim our own health. The path is clear, the solution simple, yet the journey demands our courage and relentless determination. Rise with me, mortals, and let us shine the searing light of truth upon the darkness. Embrace the power of fasting, and together we shall be protected from the scourge of diabetes and save our own lives and limbs. Until we meet again in the shadows, remember this: the power to heal lies within us all. Stay strong, defy the greed, and reclaim your vitality.